Another governor, former governor, Bob McDonnell, got some very bad news yesterday, convicted of corruption.
Yeah, it was really stunning. I mean, remember, this is a guy who was viewed as a possible vice presidential candidate by Mitt Romney just 2 years ago, and he was convicted on 11 counts of corruption. His wife, Maureen McDonnell, 9 counts, including obstruction of justice. This all stems from a gift-giving scandal where he received about $177,000 worth of gifts from a dietary supplements executive, and what was interesting was that they found that he accepted these gifts with the intent to corrupt his office. Virginia has very, very lax ethics laws, and for the fact that they found him guilty of this, which was a pretty high bar to clear, just shows it should send chills down the spines of lots of politicians.
Jerry, Virginia, as Manu said, has a tradition of a reputation for clean politics, also a very important swing state. McDonnell is now totally out of the picture. He's been convicted of a felony. Any other fallout from this?
Well, I don't think so in terms of national politics. I think that McDonnell stand out as kind of a singular case in the national political context. Although I will say that there's an aspect of the story you can't really look past, which is that it's tragic on many levels. I mean, it was like watching a family be destroyed in public. I mean, regardless of what you thought of the McDonnells or this behavior, it was sad to watch, and I think that's the memory I think a lot of people will carry away from this whole episode.
The one way I think that this conviction and the collapse of McDonnell as a leading high-profile Republican in the state of Virginia matters is that it's like the final fall of the Republican Party in Virginia right now. You have to go back 40 years to find that state without at least one statewide elected Republican. They have 0. Democrats hold all 5 statewide elected seats. In the race, the biggest race...
And yet the Republicans totally control the state legislature.
Where they can draw the boundaries around their own districts, the state legislature and the House, sure, they still hold seats. But when they got to run with statewide, they don't. They keep losing. And if you look at the Senate race that's going on there, Mark Warner versus Ed Gillespie, Gillespie's well known. He's got a lot of money. His best hope is that he doesn't get demolished, that he comes out of it so at least clean enough to run again another day. So in terms of the broader picture, I think 16 and Virginia and the idea that Virginia is purple may not be the case.